Today, we're going to delve into a chilling chapter of Spokane, Washington's history, a story that terrorized a community and captivated the nation. This is the story of Kevin Coe, better known as the South Hill Rapist. The late 1970s and early 1980s brought a pervasive fear to Spokane. From 1978 to 1981, a series of brutal rapes plagued the city, particularly in the affluent South Hill neighborhood. The assailant became known by his terrifying moniker. The pattern was unmistakable. A gloved hand, or sometimes just fingers, forced into the victim's mouth. It was about control, silencing them. He talked to them, asked questions, threatened to kill them if they spoke to us. The sheer volume of attacks was staggering. Dozens of incidents attributed to one individual. Victims often described distinctive injuries to their mouths and throats, consistent with this method. The psychological impact on those who survived was profound and lasting. Police were under immense pressure to identify and apprehend the perpetrator. Then, in 1981, a crucial lead emerged. Kevin Coe, a man with a surprisingly prominent background, was arrested. His father, Gordon Coe, was the managing editor of the Spokane Daily Chronicle, a fact that amplified the shockwaves through the community. Kevin himself had been a radio announcer and real estate agent. In his first trial in 1981, Coe was convicted on 4 counts of rape, but this was just the beginning of a complex and prolonged legal saga. Adding another layer of bizarre drama, in 1982, Kevin Coe's mother, Ruth Coe, was caught attempting to hire a hitman to harm the judge and prosecutor in her son's case. She was convicted of solicitation to commit first-degree murder, further cementing the Coe family's notoriety. The legal battle for Kevin Coe continued. A major point of contention in his appeals was the use of hypnosis by police during victim interviews. In 1984, the Washington State Supreme Court overturned all of Coe's convictions, ruling that hypnotically aided testimony was unreliable. Kevin Coe was released on bail. The state was determined to bring him back to justice. In 1985, Coe faced a second trial. This time, prosecutors carefully presented evidence that was free from the hypnosis issue. The identification by Julie Harmia was clear, consistent, and unequivocal. There was no hypnosis involved. Her testimony, combined with the physical evidence and the distinct modus operandi, pointed directly to the defendant. In 1985, Kevin Coe was again found guilty on 3 of the 4 original counts. However, appeals continued. By 1988, 2 of these convictions were again overturned on the hypnosis issue. Only one conviction for the rape of Julie Harmia was ultimately upheld. Coe was sentenced to 25 years in prison. Kevin Coe served his entire 25-year sentence at Walla Walla State Penitentiary. Throughout his incarceration, he maintained his innocence and refused to participate in prison counseling programs, which often require acknowledging guilt as a step toward rehabilitation. As his scheduled release from his rape sentence approached in the mid-2000s, the state of Washington took a new approach. In 1990, the state had passed the Community Protection Act, allowing for the civil commitment of sexually violent predators. In 2008, a civil commitment trial began for Kevin Coe. Prosecutors argued that Coe, diagnosed with a mixed personality disorder with narcissistic, histrionic, and antisocial features, remained a high danger to the community. During this civil trial, prosecutors presented compelling evidence linking Coe to a far greater number of crimes than his single upheld conviction. They connected him to 18 rapes and 15 other sex offenses over a 15-year period in Spokane, using signature analysis and the consistency of the attacks. The evidence clearly showed a pattern, a signature, the same unique injuries to the mouth and throat, the same threats, the same chilling method repeated across numerous victims. This was not a coincidence. This was one person. In 2008, a civil jury declared Kevin Coe a sexually violent predator. He was committed to the Special Commitment Center on McNeil Island, a facility for individuals deemed a continuing danger to society. This decision was upheld by the Washington State Supreme Court, ensuring he would remain confined indefinitely. Today, Kevin Coe, the South Hill Rapist, remains at McNeil Island. His confinement serves as a stark reminder of the terror he inflicted and the persistent efforts of law enforcement and the legal system to protect the public. The shadow he cast over Spokane decades ago continues to be a part of the city's memory, a testament to the resilience of the victims and the enduring pursuit of justice.